Sahra Dalla Bona, a superstar, to bring it in. 0-0.
Yeah. And you tipped Sahra Dennehy DK to get over Mickey Hyatt.
Yep. And honestly, this one's a tough one to call. I think Summer, obviously, the top of the bunch when it comes to women's singles.
I'm going to say SDB is just too strong. I think the winner over Mickey Hyatt, let's not take that too lightly. I reckon that's a big step in Sahra Dennehy's progression.
I'd like to see Dennehy really fire here. If anyone, we asked earlier, Ash, who can take down Sahra Dalla Bona in the singles format? I mean, who better to take her down than her own teammate?
Well, that's it. Like in Scarface 2, when what's his name? Michael Corleone kissed his brother Freddie, kissed him on the lips and said, "I knew it was you." His own brother stabbed him in the heart. So look, I don't want to get too dramatic and say that there's going to be a Scarface 2 round out here on the court, but sometimes it's the ones you love the most that hurt you the most.
Keep your friends close, etc., etc. Hopefully, Dennehy comes out with a terrific performance put on for our fans here at Focus Pickleball. Second final match of the tournament, and that is a terrific world-class shot there from Dalla Bona.
Yeah, the wind, it's interesting here at Focus Pickleball in Redcliffe. It kind of dies off and then it comes back.
Yeah. Inconsistent would be the right word. It's hard to play with. So I finally got to meet Tom, Summer's partner.
Tom Evans?
No, Tom is
of course. Tom Dalla Bona.
Yeah, had a good chat to him and introduced myself. He's like, mate, all I do is watch the broadcast. I don't get to come to these events much, so it's good to have him here.
Yep.
Saying about the CrossFit and athleticism required to play pickleball, and he actually said that's one of the reasons why Summer can play so much, because of how incredibly, that's a great shot, how incredibly fit she is.
Yeah, she is. She's full of beans, isn't she? Doesn't stop moving. Her boyfriend Tom better enjoy pickleball because, similar to that song, all I do is win. All I do is watch is Tom's life. All I do is watch pickleball. But he's watching his girlfriend win a lot of pickleball.
Well, Tom, hopefully we see you on the court at some point soon, mate, playing in a tournament.
Well, it's apt because Summer can sing the song "All I Do Is Win," and he can sing, part 2 of that. All I do is watch.
Enjoying a slight lead as well. Good old-fashioned tennis. Ash, these two just sitting at the baseline blasting it away.
Well, because the passing shots are just so damn good from both ladies.
It's crazy, Ash. I was speaking to a bunch of the players regarding the NPL season as we were waiting for this match to begin. None of them thought the Burrows would go through. They were like, no, Outback and the Brumbies, guaranteed. I was like, what about the Burrows? They're like, no. Just immediately crossed them off.
Yeah, it's floating along there. I think the gentlemen for the Burrows have surprised a few because obviously you just need a strong team across the board, and I guess people thought that the gentlemen wouldn't be able to hold up their end of the bargain, but they have.
Ryan Simmons and Brandon Contrado no doubt cheering the ladies on. 3-6. Dalla Bona to bring it in. Ball goes wide.
So it's been a good start.
I refer to her as Sticks Gear Summer for a reason. She can ramp at any point in time. I have to say, by the way, viewers, I was watching the battle between Kuznetsov and Rob Sterling earlier. It's some of the most insane rallies I've seen all tournament between those two.
Really?
They put it all on the line. It was great pickleball to watch. Drop, recovery. Dennehy is there.
Great put away. Yeah, look, whoever wins the men's final, Stoker or Sterling, it's a feel-good story.
Yep.
You know, they're both very likeable chaps, and they're quite opposites attract. You know, Stoker's quite extroverted in his own way, and Sterling is definitely introverted. So,
And Rob Sterling he's cooler than most cucumbers you can purchase. Meanwhile, Carl Stoker's more like a, I don't know, we called him a Jack Russell earlier. He doesn't stop.
yeah, look, it's amazing he's playing as well as he is today. Because again, I roomed with him last night. He did not get much sleep. He was fidgeting around and getting up and drinking ice water. And
Well, he's also missed his flight.
yeah, he doesn't care about that because if he wins, he gets $3,500 here at NPL Brisbane, and he said he's putting it all on the bar. And he's not joking. He's not one of the guys who just
Yeah, they're hanging out.
mucks around.
It's a shame to get the flight.
Well, I might miss my flight too.
Yeah. Either way, we're having fun. National Pickleball League, and we've got a ripper of a game here with the ladies. 1 point difference. Dalla Bona with a big baseline, double hand and backhand. That's what she's known for. Clinical. As it looks like we're in timeout.
Who scored that, Sahra?
I'm going to assume. You can see the NPL staff member Eben there sitting at the Redcliffe sign. Big shout out to all our NPL staff. They've been doing a show. Hoodie and the other gentleman, as he's known as. What's his nickname? Ventura Ho. These boys have been flat stick all weekend. We'll give them a big shout out. As we continue our action here with the ladies. Ooh, flick, unsuccessful. Dalla Bona takes the lead. We talked about it. Strong start from Dennehy, but Summer always finds a way.
Should run you back in. Slow starter. The only time I can remember a really fast start was in the NPL Sydney final against Danny Townsend. She was bang bang.
Cranky Summer. It's good to see.
She made that.
Ooh. We've got an out ball. We'll see what the call is. Dennehy with 3 entries down the left side of Summer Dalla Bona.
Called in.
So it's very obvious what her strategy is. Going for that backhand dash. Young lady opting to come to the kitchen line. Goes wide. Beautiful sunset there. Here at Redcliffe.
Yeah, and the wind for now has stopped.
Yeah, it's actually perfect conditions for the ladies to duke it out. All eyes on this show court. It's quite quality singles action underway. That ball goes long. Dennehy to bring it in once more. 2 point difference. Rally, we'll see what the call is.
It's good.
Oh, into the net. No good from Dennehy. Can't be making mistakes like that. And Ash, I'd almost like to see Sahra try to come down the line, come to the kitchen a little bit more. Going toe to toe with Summer on the baselines. I don't know how successful she'll be with that play style.
Just like that, you read Summer's mind.
Game 1 going the way of Dalla Bona.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right pattern for Dennehy. You've got to move Summer around as best you can and then get to that net. Easy said than done.
Of course. See the replay here. Dennehy, almost a chopping action. Sent it to the stands.
What's funny too, is Sahra's now, you know, a lot of players talk to their coaches. She's talking to her boyfriend Tom, by his own words, he's terrible at pickleball. So I don't know what advice he's imparting on his girlfriend.
Discussing dinner or...
And in the same breath, we've got Sahra Dennehy talking to Liam Jesperson, a good mate from the Reef. I think Liam's 18, possibly. But,
he's another up and comer.
Well, he is. They travelled across America
Yep.
this last year, so.
Points and ball. She did start strong for our game one. And in the end, the avalanche of Dalla Bona too strong.
This is where Dalla Bona can kind of just get a real roll on. One's fighting wrong.
So I believe our bronze medal, Ash, may have been tied. Yeah. Selena and Taylor had to catch their flight. Big drive, great shots.
Oh, Mickey High would be happy about that.
Well, Tarulia, this is a fun story for her. She's had 2 tied bronzes in a row. Considering she had the bronze at the 400 in Sydney with Bernadette Messi, they decided to tie it. And then for this event, was that a tie or did Tarulia have the loss? Or was it they both agreed to just share it?
I'm sure it was an agreed draw.
Yeah, right. So Selena Tarulia has had 2 agreed bronzes in a row. What's the chances of that happening? Nice shot. More outrageous.
She's so quick, and her backhand crossbar is so sharp in angle that she's a menace.
Well, she thought about it, let it go, smart play. Those boys next to our kitchen camp, Woody and Evan, they're just having a good old chat there, watching some great bells. Ball is long. Dennehy has called a timeout.
Good timeout, I think. Playing into the wind is kind of helping Summer into her game. A few of Sahra's shots are going long with the wind at her back.
Viewers, we got to give a big shout out to Ron Shell here in the broadcast booth. We try to produce our broadcast this weekend for you all, as well as the team with Sports Fight. Big shout out to the boys back there. They've done a terrific job. Dalla Bona to bring it in.
Just lick the line there. Is getting through on Dennehy, 5-2, Dalla Bona. It's too good.
That's exactly it.
This is the thing, if you're going to give up the net, then your passing shots need to be on time.
Dalla Bona read it like a book and in cruise control right now for this must-win game 2 for Sahra Dennehy. She comes to the kitchen line. Unfortunately, that goes long.
And we do have a bronze medal match for the men's singles. About to start on court 5. It will be Matt Kuznetsov versus Kenta Miyoshi. Matt Kuznetsov, Kenta Miyoshi, court 5, bronze medal match.
She's long at the net as well, so against a player with minimal weaknesses, you've got to it's a game of margins, really.
Would you consider a lob strategy to someone?
Yeah, but not down here with the wind at your back.
Yeah, but in general.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm surprised more people don't try lobbing.
Well, she doesn't get to the net that often.
True, that is a very fair rebuttal.
And when she comes to the net, the point's almost over.
It's done.
The ground strokes have done the damage. I would like to see some more finesse in terms of short balls to the forehand and to the backhand. Do not give her a free swing either way, because she'll open the shoulders up and hurt you.
Unfortunately, this here is also a problem for Dennehy. A couple of unforced errors on her side, whereas Dalla Bona's been nearly flawless.
That's the problem. You can't give up the net. I feel like...
So you have to beat her at the baseline.
I don't know. Well, her return was a bit short, and then that was an invitation to treat for Dalla Bona with a really deep approach shot. Again, the work was already done before the volley was hit.
Maybe cat and mouse. Try and bring her in.
Well, yes. I mean, we probably need to talk to Kat Vallis, because Kat Vallis has been the one who's gotten the closest to some of Dalla Bona today, going down 15-12, and I think she was up maybe 11-7 or something, and she was pretty upset with herself to let that slip, but she clearly had the game plan that was working. So I'll talk to Kat during the week and I'll get some, get it from the horse's head.
Should we have gold medal point here? Dalla Bona is running riot at Focus Pickleball Redcliffe. And I have to say, there's been quite a few errors on the paddle of Dennehy for Dalla Bona. She doesn't have to do much here. Can she take the medal and the PWR points?
And there you have it, your gold medal winner for the Open Women's Singles. Dalla
Continues to
Bona,
dominate the Australian
congratulations,
pickleball
Sahra,
scene
and
in the
very
women's
well
singles
fought.
category. She can do no more match.
With an amazing silver medal. Too good on the day, Summer with another single gold medal.
$7,500 to the some Dalla Bona accountant. I was going to say, is it too easy? But it wasn't that easy. The whole afternoon wasn't that easy, but she certainly did it pretty easily in the final.
Honestly, for Dalla Bona this weekend, it has been easy. If we go over her results, they're outrageous. To beat Selena Soroya at 11.